Hello everyone. It was a long day. I'm still on the SPARK Showcase Basel. So it was organized by Innovation Office from Basel University. And this event was, the objective, it was really to spotlight the breakthrough innovation in life science and in health, bringing together startups, leading investors and partners. Today I was here in the quality of investor, but I ended up also being a strategic partner for some of the companies I met today. I have first of all to congratulate the team of innovation office, and this is because when I came in the morning, I said, "Look, I did not have time actually to book my one-to-one meeting, kind of speed dating, with 10 companies that I targeted because they did a super great job in preparing a deck for the investors. So at least I did read it all this deck and I took my notes and I took my favorite companies. But yesterday evening to one of the organizers, I said, "Oh my God, I do not plan any meeting." So at least today they managed brilliantly to book me a meeting. Even I had a table reserved for me. So you see here Tasuval. So I met today 8 companies. I was mainly targeting on the oncology, although I did have 3 companies, brilliant companies, that I will be able to support them on a longer term. So it's one on innovating solution on the cartilage regeneration, and it is another one that actually it was, let's say, I did not expect it to discover such company today, but I have to admit that it was the surprise of today. So it is a company that they found a microbe for leaky gut syndrome. And guess what? This microbe comes from plants and from soil. And for those who knows me, actually, I'm engineering in agriculture, and I have my career more than 15 years in agriculture. Although in the last 3 years, and I will say more since 2020, since I started to invest in pharma company, and last year in medtech, I try to boost, my knowledge more in this field, in the health tech, in med tech, and in pharma. So yes, today this was the company that let's say I was surprised for, and another one because people might think, how comes that as an engineer in agriculture she goes now more on the health, on medtech, and so on? What's the link with? Actually, we will be surprised. Even today it was a pitch of another company that they are doing drug delivery polymer platform for oral bioavailability of therapeutic peptides. And actually, meanwhile, I was listening their presentation and thinking to human body and how those things works came in my mind the plants, and actually an idea that it came really, how can we have CP products that can be absorbed differently by the plants, and how can be a better efficiency with a lower dose of the plant. Some of my former colleagues working many years on it said, yeah, it is easy. Of course, now I work with smaller companies. For them, it's not so obvious. And also for me to bring them some other type of technologies coming from biotech, it's always a plus. And I did found during the last 2 years a lot of links in between biotech, and you will be surprised, even from medtech into agriculture. I will not go into details today. Probably I will do another video later on. So I took a lot of notes today. I'm not sure if my notes are confidential. Yes, so those 8 startups, I'm more than keen to stay in contact with you guys. Again, congratulations for all your presentations. And actually, I did took a note here, like lessons learned. Please take some notes for some of the startups. So look, here are some lessons learned on how you can improve your pitch. Please don't forget to mention at the end of your slides your needs. And when I say your needs, it's not only in terms of how much money do you need, which, by the way, probably half of the companies or less, you forgot actually even to mention in terms of money, how many you need. But also, it's not only money, it's in terms of the capabilities, especially if you are in a pre-seed or clinical or so on. Mention also the experts that you need in your team, because are some investors that actually, or even partners here, that they can put you in contact with experts that you need. Personally, I don't invest only with money. I have a broad network in various areas within the life science. So through the companies that I've invested, again, it ended up that I could support them more with my relations and with the network than with the money. So really, don't forget to mention actually your needs. And when you mention about, by the way, the money, we need X million, please also don't forget to mention for what. Okay, again, some of you, the startups here, you forgot to mention. Another important point, please add your company name or logo on each slide. Why? It's because it happened to me that I missed actually the intro of one of the companies. And actually during all the slides in your presentation, I didn't know about which company was about. And during that, I did my homeworks and I took notes before for each company. I was trying to understand, okay, actually, what is this company about? So until I figure out, the presentation was over. So please don't forget, probably it's a tiny detail, but it is important, trust me. Another one, don't pitch as you've learned by heart. Because actually, the people in the room can fail it. Especially me personally, I've assisted to more than hundreds pitches in the last years. And I'm not talking just since I have my company. Even before, I was mentor and I was part of many NGOs, organizations, and so on. So also try to make your pitch building a story, okay? And yes, another point, yes, don't forget also to mention your planning, like next steps and the route to market. Again, some of the companies here forgot to mention this. I will not stay longer with this video, okay, because some people wait for me for the apéro, but congratulations again to the innovation office from Basel University. And yes, you can count on me for the next events. Thank you.